Hey, what is going on guys? Father Gamer here and welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 extra cool mods for Schedule 1 that you can use on the most recent version right now. So what do you say we dive in? So the first mod that we're looking at today is Mjolnir, which is obviously Thor's hammer. We now have the power of gods in our hands, and it's the most deadliest weapon in the game because as well as being able to give NPCs a deadly tap, it also electrifies them, but it also has other abilities that we can also use, such as being able to spin it, and when we spin charge it we can throw it, and as you can see it decimates NPCs from a distance while electrifying them with a lightning strike. But we can also make that lightning strike happen manually by hitting the X key. But there's also one last thing we can do with this. If we spin charge the hammer and then press the space bar, we can fly. But it is a stamina base, so you can't fly forever and you have to wait for it to recharge before you can use it properly. But look at this, we can literally summon down lightning on NPCs at will. We can throw our hammer and decimate them. We can even fly around with this thing. This is probably the most coolest tool in Schedule 1 right now. Whack! But if you don't currently like the way it's set up, you can actually change all that with the Mod Manager app. It will provide you lots of cool settings that you can go ahead and change, such as the shot price. If we go to the top, we've got lightning damage. We can change lightning force, lightning panic radius, the melee damage and the melee force. Let's put this up to like 10,000, seems more than fair. And then there's the throw damage. Let's change that to 1,000, and maybe the throw force as well, 1,000. And there's lots of other cool settings that you can change as well. Like you've got your flight mechanics here that you can change. You've got your shop settings down here that you can also modify, and also your stamina section as well. Lots of things you can change to your heart's content. Right, let's check this out. Whoa! See you later. And I forgot to mention that if you haven't got the option enabled, which allows you to buy it from the hardware stores, then all you've got to do is come over to the warehouse and you'll be able to buy it from the weapon store over here. For, I think, 10,000 is the price. Yeah, there it is. The next mod that we're looking at today is the Hoverboard mod. This mod adds a usable hoverboard into Schedule 1. It behaves just like a normal skateboard, except you have the added bonus of not having wheels and being able to bypass what would normally be more challenging terrain. Like, look at how we're just flying over these obstacles like butter. It's actually very easy to use and controls just like a normal skateboard, but it's obviously way more stylish. You can also customize things in the mod options, like the trails at the back here. I've got mine to blue. And of course you can buy this from Jeff for the fair price of only $2,000. The next mod that we're looking at today is a useful mod considering the recent addition of weather to Schedule 1. We now have the weather app mod, which adds a weather app to your phone, allowing you to see a daily forecast for the weather to come. And as well as being able to see what weather's coming, you can also change it. If we head over to the climate control section here, you can see that we can enable being able to change the weather. And we can set it from overcast, we can set it to foggy, or we can maybe have some light rain or some heavy rain, or of course a lightning storm. Whatever the weather, you now have direct control of it in Schedule 1. Looks like someone forgot their umbrella. He's in a hurry. But yeah, you can also set whether your weather is time slotted or all day. And as well as that, there's also another feature this has as well. You can set a deal bonus so that you get paid a deal bonus for completing during the bad weather. And you can level up and increase that multiplier as well. It's a very useful app. Check it out for yourselves. The next mod I'm showing you today is another restock mod, but this is a new one and it's called Smart Restock. Now obviously it does the same thing as a lot of other restock mods, but I like this one more because it's a lot cleaner and easier to use. You can simply enable and disable whatever slots you would like to be restocked. And then as the last item leaves, it automatically replenishes it at the cost of your bank, which is nice, but it gives you more control over what items actually get restocked and what don't. And as far as I know, every inventory slot on most things, cauldrons, lockers, storage chests, anything you can think of, even the lab ovens, have this ability. That's kind of interesting. That we could restock the mixture? I'd have to look into that, but yeah, most things as you would expect we can auto restock. In fact, I'm just curious. If we go into the settings, Mod Manager phone app, you can see we've got the smart restock settings. Let's see what settings we've got here. Mount to restock. So 0 is max stack, or we can set whatever quantity we want. Restock seeds and, oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense. And restock any item. Right, that's why we have that slot available in the oven. And we can use cash instead of our bank. Okay, some useful options for this mod. Just checking it out for the first time. Yeah, now that time changed our cache. Okay, cool. So the final mod that I'm showing you today is a mod that's been around almost as long as Schedule 1 itself, and it's just been updated, which I'm very pleased about. It's the expanded recipes mod. Now what this mod does is give you a complete full view of all the ingredients you've used to create any product in Schedule 1, which is highly useful because if you're like me and you've got lots of recipes, you've probably got loads of notes and stuff written down. It also gives you a breakdown here of the costs and profits and the price of each of the ingredients involved in your recipe, which is very useful. And this will work with any recipe in the game, whether you made it before or after the mod was installed. It will show you the complete list. So check this one out for yourself, it's very useful. I'm glad it was updated to the latest version. Okay guys, that's going to be it for me today. If you like the mods you've seen, I'll leave a link to them down in the video description below. And of course, if you've enjoyed my video, you can let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more. I'm Father Gamer. Bye for now.